This is not the amazing Yamaguchi Carnage. As you can see, it's definitely missing that like transparent plastic feel. I won't do first impressions because there's a lot of stuff to go over to this time, so let's just jump right into it. So the box. Let's talk about the box. Here's the back art. If you can see that. Not trying to face reveal so early. Then you can see that it's supposed to be transparent. It's better that it's not though, because transparent plastic usually breaks easier on figures. It does say Amazing Yamaguchi on here, but there is no sign of that quality control sticker, which means it's not real. It's a bootleg. It's fake. It's a KO. So let's talk more about this figure with articulation and scale. So scale, this figure stands at around almost 7 inches, but not quite there. Don't know if that's scaled up or scaled down because I don't have the real figure. So here he is next to the New Year Vow Spider-Man. Here he is next to half of another Yamaguchi bootleg, Venom. Review hopefully soon. Let's get a preview on that joint. These are all of his arm joints, by the way. It's just really loud. He did break, so hopefully the fix will work. Here's Carnage next to the Marvel Legends Moon Knight Target exclusive. I don't have any more figures on hand, so it's pretty short, but it's fine. Let's talk about articulation now. His arm does have a double ball joint, so it does get extra range, but it won't ever use the full potential of the double ball joint, so don't expect to get the full range out of it. The arm is on ball joint, 2 ball joints actually. One that moves like one that's articulated, the other one like this. So it works together to get you that full combined thing. You can hear that squeak. The other arm doesn't have that. Unfortunately, that one arm does. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. It does have a wrist peg, ball joint at the wrist. If you can see that, pop it off. Ball joint at the wrist. Then we do have the arm does rotate. It does crunch this much forward, but doesn't crunch backward that much. Leg moves up this much. He does have a single jointed knee, but it moves really far. The shin joint is still here. This little knee is actually a mini ball joint right there, if you can see that. Works really well. Then you do have an ankle joint and a toe joint. Really nice. Then the jaw, if you can see that, is actually on a hinge, so it can move funny. Oh, and it just broke. That's awesome. So let's see if I can try to put this back together. Hold on. There we go. The joint, the jaw is a bit loose because it is a separate joint. Now the paint didn't come on the upper mouth, so I just kind of sharpied it. It looks pretty good. The arms do have this little butterfly joint, but not quite there. The neck is really long, but the little shoulders they kind of improve it. They fix it. They make it look shorter, but it's pretty long in this figure. Like, I don't know how to make it smaller. Actually, I think I just did with the ball joint. It was really tight, but it's fine. Accessories. Let's go to accessories. So, we do have a bunch of parts for him. A lot of tendrils. So, let me just use one tendril so I can explain how this works. So, you get a tendril. So, you might have noticed these holes on him. There's a hole where his nipples are for some reason. Hole on the arms. Then there's 2 holes on these back joints. 1 hole on his elbow. 2 holes on the actual back. Same on the other side. Then he has, I think there's a hamstring joints, or hamstring holes, and then holes right here by his ankle. So you can see that. Of course, why is it reflective? Oh, it's to put them in water. So you can pop. So the way you do it is you just kind of look, get that on camera. Just kind of put it into the hole like that, and it just kind of sits there, and it works. There are different sizes, different versions of it. As you can see, this is a different tendril. Then we've got smaller tendrils. And then really small tendrils. So small they literally lost all the detail. It's just red. Probably going to color that later because it's kind of annoying. And then we have one open hand with like a hole in it. But not really. Like it doesn't really work that well. Another fist and the open hand. And another one of these hands. Like a hollow purple hand or something. Move it to the side. Oh! Forgot to mention. He comes with spare eyes. You can change out his eyes like a Spider-Man figure. Where this tool and this tool right here, which I probably won't be using, come in. You just kind of slap these under the eyes and pop them out like that. Real nice, real cool. We'd love to see it. Let's switch out the eyes. So I'm gonna use, for sake of quickness, I'm gonna use this tool, and you just kind of get it and you just like take it from under the eyes and just kind of pop it out. Like this one doesn't work as well as the other one. Like you can hear it just like not, you can see it not working. There it goes, and it just disappeared. Awesome, man. It literally, oh never mind, I found it right here. Just put that right there. Honestly, this tool is really unstable. Like it's not even fun or anything to use. So I'm just using this other tool, the other tool it comes with. So it's just simply better. Look at that. Look at how much easier that was. He looks a bit cursed with that, but it's fine. So let's get the eyes. Now, we got the eyes. So let me pop this open real quick. Kind of hard to take it out of the case, but it does work. So now we'll get the angry eyes, I guess. The squinting eyes. So let's pop those in real quick. If you can see, you just kind of lined up and then you just pop it in. If I can get it to work, that would be so awesome. There we go. One eye. And hold on one second. The other eye. So you can see that it, why does it look like that? You can see it does work though. It does work pretty well. Like so. Wait. Yeah, like so. And he does have like angry eyes, I guess. I guess that's what they are. If you lose the tools, by the way, you can just like take them off with your nails like that. It's kind of easy. You don't really need a tool for it, but if you don't have, like, I don't even have nails and I'm doing it, like, I barely even have a nail. And I can do it. It's easy. So you just you can just pop the eyes back on, like so. So let's move on to the other half of the box. There's still more to go. Almost done, guys. I swear. So let's put these eyes back, and we're gonna move these to the side. We're gonna talk about these. These are very special and very cool. Probably the best part of the figure. So let's pop this open. This does have the Yamaguchi basic box, like the Venom should have had, but it was just taped all around. We hate tape, okay? All those weapons are right here. So you can see they each come with their own little ball joint. So if you ever break one, you can just switch it in with one of these. Now you can just like pop them off and just use them as hands instead, like this. It's like so. You can just pop off the ball joint and pop on the weapon like this. I really like that they included all of his symbiote weapons. It's really nice and a really cool feature to have. But we're not going to talk about these. Actually, I'll showcase them all and then we'll just talk about the extensions because this figure comes with extensions for some reason. So these two are the same. Let's look at this little like half one. If I can just pop this off and get my hand out of frame like that. Okay. So there you go. Now he has a little scythe thingy. Look at that. Now let's pop off this and head to the next one, which is the axe. I'm just going to keep popping on these ball joints so I don't want to lose these. They're good replacements. So we have this one, the little axe. Pop off the ball joint. Then we pop it into the peg, pop it into the hole, and then you got the axe. I swear every symbiote uses this axe. Venom, Carnage, they all use it. Now we'll talk about Actually, we're almost done with these, with the weapons. So let's keep talking. Here we have a smaller version of the scythe that I showed earlier. You can see that. Smaller version of the scythe I showed earlier. It does have little holes in it. So I'm assuming you could add either tendrils or stick a ball joint in it. If I can get it to focus. Whatever. So you can probably squeeze a ball joint in or something. Like an extension or something into it. Because there's a hole in there. And I know that they would just put a hole in there for no reason, right? So we're almost done. So which means we're almost done with this review. So this is probably one of my longer ones. So I'm sorry about that. First time back. But it's a really complicated figure. Not too complicated, but you know, it's really time consuming to showcase it all. And then we got like the generic spear stab thing, you know, like he uses this one a lot. Probably I don't know. I haven't read a lot of, I haven't like seen it. I haven't seen him use a lot of these. I've seen him use a lot of these, but I haven't seen this one in a while. He hasn't used one of these in a while. You know, just the generic like toothpick. So let's talk about the extensions. So they do have these, which you can connect with. It's kind of crazy, but you can connect it like. Wait, what? You should be able to just kind of connect it like this. And then you put it onto the ball joint, and he has an extra long one with 3 ball joints. That's a cool feature. I like that they did that. It's really cool. So let's talk. Oh, the ball joint just came out with it. There we go. So let's talk about the other extensions. They have these double-sided ones, so you can have double-sided stuff like having a battle axe type thing. If I can just attach this one, and then I just attach this one. He has like a battle axe thing going on. You see that? That's pretty cool, right? If I just pop off this ball joint that it comes with, well, abnormally long for some reason. Like, let me show how long this ball joint is. Abnormally long. Don't know why I talked, but there we go. So now, I just pop in the peg, like so. He has a battle axe. Look at that. That's very cool. I like that the bootleg kept this feature. Very nice. So, overall, oh, I forgot. The stand. Man, do I have some bad stuff to say about this stand. Why so first thing, it's like you can see it in the light. It's horrendously scratched up, dude. What the hell? It's like someone took a knife to this and started scratching it all over. I know that wasn't me. But damn. The peg, it doesn't even fit in the peg hole. Look at this. It doesn't fit. See if I can squeeze it in there, wiggle it in there. Oh, never mind. You can wiggle it in. It's awesome. The claw, so the holes, like these, don't fit in the claw. So there's not even a point to using it. And unlike the other Yamaguchi figures, this guy doesn't have a hole directly in his back so you can connect the stand. Thanks, guy. Thanks, Yamaguchi. I really appreciate you doing that. If I can just... Oh, there's like a huge amount of excess plastic there, if you can see that. Let's focus on that. Look, there's a huge amount of excess plastic, which stops you from bending it from one way. Awesome, bootlegs. We really appreciate that. Alright, let's bend this again. Okay. So, give my overall thoughts on this guy. So, I did buy this one. This one was bought on Amazon. Now, the question is, should you buy this bootleg? I didn't buy this off. This wasn't bought off AliExpress. Because, I don't know. Honestly... Oh, another thing to note, you see how there's like 3 weird misshapen holes, but there's one like actual circle hole? Yeah, you know what I'm about to say. So, let's talk about this, right? So, honestly, the articulation's as good as a Yamaguchi figure. So, you can get some really good poses off with this. Oh, there it goes. You can get some really good poses off with this figure. But you can also get some... But because of the way he looks, he is a bootleg. He does look a bit weird, but it's alright. You know, for a bootleg, it's pretty good. I mean, the paint job could be better, but everything else is just It's amazing. So, should you get this figure? This figure should be $20 on Amazon, probably more. The one I bought came with a Venom, which I showed earlier, but it didn't have the quite right stability that this one has. Like, it just doesn't. It's kind of snapped at the waist, so I have it drying. I glued it, so it's drying in the other room. Hopefully I'm going off topic. So final thoughts. Should you get this guy for $20? For $20, it's pretty good. I mean, way better than the $100. Than its $100 counterpart. $20 cheaper doesn't mean better. But in this case, if you can't afford the original one, you could honestly go for this figure. Like, this figure is actually good, and you could go for him. Like, nothing wrong with him. He's just good. Like, I mean, unless the paint bothers you, but I mean, the articulation and accessories more than make up for it. It's just generally good figure. I mean, I like it. I enjoy it. I'll probably have him fight with the renewed Vow Spider-Man, but so $20. Should you buy him? Probably. Honestly, he could, like, this is probably better than a lot of modern day Marvel Legends. Like, a lot of modern day Marvel Legends. This guy just, the paint beats the modern day Marvel Legends. There's barely any paint mishaps. The paint, the accessories, the articulation, just better than modern Marvel Legends. So should you get this guy for $20? Probably. And should you get him for more? Honestly, from 20 to 35 is not that bad. But once it hits 35, that's a bit much, because 35 is like figure arts prices. You might as well just buy figure arts at that point, right? But if you already have figure arts, I mean, you could probably buy this figure. Probably wouldn't though, but like $20, between $20 between $20 to 35, probably get it. Like, I mean, 30 is highballing, so probably 20 to $30, you could pick them up. Just pick them up. Like, it's pretty good if you're willing to go through it. I mean, I got lucky. You might not. That's the thing with bootlegs. You run the risk with bootlegs whenever you do that. You're either gonna get a really good one or a really bad one. I'm stalling. Really, I'm just like going on for too long. My first video back, and it's taking a really long time. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can subscribe. You can hit the bell. You don't have to though, because it supports the channel, but you're not obligated to. So as always, I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.